الحمد لله رب العالمين اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. يروي الإمام أحمد بسند حسن عن عبد الله بن عمرو بن العاص رضي الله عنه قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: أربع إذا كن فيك فلا عليك ما فاتك من الدنيا: صدق الحديث، وحفظ الأمانة، وحسن الخلق، وعفة في طعمة. Today's hadith is found in the collection of Imam Ahmad and is narrated to us by the Sahabi Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As radiyallahu anhu with a acceptable chain of narration, where the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says four characteristics or four qualities that if you have them, then don't be sad or don't be bothered by anything which you lose in the dunya. And these four characteristics are truthfulness in speech, fulfilling the trust when you are trusted, having good manners, and having modesty in food. And we will explain each characteristic individually. The first characteristic was sidqul hadith, which is truthfulness in when talking, which refers to honesty, which is a characteristic of a good Muslim. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Alaykum bis-sidq, fa inna as-sidqa yahdi ila al-birr, wa inna al-birra yahdi ila al-jannah." That you are to be truthful, because truthfulness leads to righteousness, and righteousness leads to Jannah. وَإِيَّاكُمْ وَالْكَذِبِ فَإِنَّ الْكَذِبَ يَهْدِي إِلَى الْفُجُورِ وَإِنَّ الْفُجُورَ يَهْدِي إِلَى النَّارِ. And beware or be careful of lying, because lying leads to sins and corruption, and sins and corruptions lead to Jahannam. And the second characteristic that the Prophet ﷺ talked about in this hadith, حِفْظُ الْأَمَانَةِ, which is fulfilling the trust when you are trusted. A Muslim is not a person who should be known to go back on their word or to break their contract. And fulfilling a promise is the foundation for being a good Muslim. يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا لَا تَخُونُوا اللَّهَ وَالرَّسُولَ وَتَخُونُوا أَمَانَاتِكُمْ وَأَنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. All those who believe, do not betray Allah and His Messenger, and do not betray the trust when you are trusted. And these first two characteristics, sidqul hadith and hifdul amana, truthfulness in speech and fulfilling the trust when you are trusted, Prophet ﷺ said about them in another hadith, اضمنوا لي ستا من أنفسكم أضمن لكم الجنة. Guarantee me 6 things and I will guarantee you Jannah. And the first three that he mentioned, اصدقوا إذا حدثتم وأوفوا إذا وعدتم وأدوا إذا اؤتمنتم. When you speak the truth, and when you make a promise, fulfill it, and when you are trusted with something, fulfill it. And the third characteristic, or the third quality that the Prophet ﷺ mentioned in this hadith, is having good manners. And this is by far one of the best characteristics that a person can have. The Prophet ﷺ says, إِنَّ مِنْ أَحَبِّكُمْ إِلَيَّ وَأَقْرَبِكُمْ مِنِّي مَجْلِسًا يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ أَحَاسِنُكُمْ أَخْلَاقًا. That the most beloved people to me and the closest people seated to me on the Day of Judgment are those with the best manners. And the reward for just simply being a person with the good manners is the equivalent of a person who fasts the entire day and prays the entire night. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم إن المؤمن لا يدرك بحسن خلقه درجة الصائم القائم. That the person who just simply has good manners has the ranks which are equivalent to a person who fasts the entire day and prays the entire night. And the fourth and final characteristic the Prophet ﷺ mentioned in this hadith is modesty in food. And this just means to eat and drink only what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made halal and permissible. So take a moment when you leave here tonight, just reflect on this hadith and ask yourself, do I have these four characteristics? And if not, what can I do to improve? And this is a reminder for myself and then to everybody else. And if you do have these four characteristics, then don't worry or don't be bothered or don't be sad by anything that you've lost in this dunya. But you should worry if you have lost these four characteristics or if you've lost one of these four characteristics. I hope that was a benefit. يروي الإمام أحمد بسند حسن عن عبد الله بن عمرو بن العاص رضي الله عنه قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: أربع إذا كن فيك فلا عليك ما فاتك من الدنيا: صدق الحديث، وحفظ الأمانة، وحسن الخلق، وعفة في طعمة. صدق رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم، وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله